Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you guys are enjoying the content that we're throwing up. And make sure you guys hit the like button if you enjoy the video. And yeah, let's begin. What's going on, guys? This is Rob, and we are back today with another installment of our quest to eliminate as many superheroes and supervillains as we can. And today, we're taking on one of the heaviest hitters in Marvel Comics, albeit a character I don't actually want to kill. We're going to kill Blue Marvel. All right, I know it's terrible. Right, but we're going to. So Blue Marvel was created by Kevin Grevioux and debuted in Atom, Legend of Blue Marvel #1 in 2008. Now this guy is Adam Brashear, who was both a gifted athlete and scholar and was a standout football player at the prestigious Cornell University. Now after completing his studies, he enlisted in the Marine Corps and fought in the Korean War, becoming a highly decorated soldier. And when the war's over, Adam takes a job overseeing an experiment attempting to create a bridge to the negative zone with the goal of harnessing the antimatter that comprises the negative zone as a source of energy. And so the reactor that Adam's team is using explodes, exposing him to huge quantities of radiation, transforming him into a human antimatter reactor. As a result of this, Adam gains a variety of new powers and begins operating as the superhero known as Blue Marvel. Now, Blue Marvel becomes widely loved and celebrated by the American public until his mask is cracked in battle, revealing that he's actually an African American. And so President Kennedy awards Adam the Presidential Medal of Freedom for his heroic acts as a Blue Marvel, but on the same day asks him to cease operations as a superhero because the public is not ready to accept a black superhero. And so the government puts out a statement that Blue Marvel dies in a battle saving the Earth from invading aliens, but in reality, Adam quietly retires and leads a normal life where he works as a physics professor, gets married, and then raises a family. Now he's finally pulled back into the superhero game when he's asked by Tony Stark to aid Earth superheroes in defeating Ant-Man, a former colleague of Adam's who was also given powers by the same explosion Adam was exposed to. The issue here is that not only is Ant-Man unstable, meaning he phases in and out between the negative zone and Earth, but Ant-Man kills Adam's wife and is ultimately defeated, and following this, Adam resumes his career as Blue Marvel, joining Luke Cage's Mighty Avengers first, and then later, the Ultimates. Now, as I said earlier, Blue Marvel is one of the heaviest hitters in Marvel Comics, and that's because he's one of several Superman analogs that Marvel's introduced over the years, and has a very similar power set to Superman. For instance, he has super strength with no known upper limit, and demonstrated this in his battle with the invading alien fleet that I'd mentioned earlier, when he would pick up entire spacecrafts and throw them at the other ships. He was also able to carry a meteor the size of the state of Kansas and threw the metal given to him by President Kennedy so hard that it would have split the moon in two, according to the Watcher. Namor observed that Blue Marvel's punches rivaled those of Thor and Hulk, and one of his punches sent the Sentry, an incredibly powerful character in his own right, into orbit. Blue Marvel's strength is rivaled only by his durability, as he's nearly invulnerable to damage. He can survive incredibly strong blunt force impacts and is unfazed by extremes in temperature and pressure. As his body's now a stable antimatter reactor, he does not rely on air, food, or water to survive, and can survive the vacuum of space with no specialized equipment. He's also survived a blast from Nova, punches from the Sentry, and even the detonation of nuclear missiles and hydrogen bombs. As for his other powers, Blue Marvel has superhuman senses and reflexes and is able to fly by manipulating the gravitational and electromagnetic fields around him. When he's in flight, he's able to fly faster than the speed of sound and has achieved a velocity high enough to overcome Earth's gravitational pull. He's also able to harness and manipulate energy on a massive scale. He was able to channel enough energy to Carol Danvers to allow her to achieve her binary form, which is said to equal the amount of energy contained in a star and is capable of destroying an entire planet. And so the question becomes this: how does one go about killing someone this powerful? Well, it's not going to be easy, as he's practically impervious to harm from conventional means, meaning we're not going to be able to do something like use conventional weaponry or blunt force to get the job done. And so we're just going to have to get a little bit creative in how we go about taking out the Blue Marvel. And I think the first step we can take is to analyze what weaknesses and limitations he might have and formulate a plan around those. And so as I stated earlier, Blue Marvel is basically a human antimatter reactor, which allows him to produce an insane amount of energy. But although his energy reserves are vast, they are not infinite. And for all the energy that he expends, his body has to replace it at the same rate or he'll begin to suffer fatigue, which has happened on the occasion that he expended massive amounts of energy. And so theoretically, if we could place him in a situation where he needed to expend such a quantity of energy that his body couldn't instantly replace it, he would become more vulnerable to attacks due to the energy that fuels his strength and durability being depleted. So to do this, we would need to create a situation where he is facing another being of immense power, and so it may not be practical. However, what could work would be the creation of some sort of device that would siphon off the antimatter energy from Blue Marvel and basically have the same effect of decreasing his durability and leaving him susceptible to more conventional attacks. As powerful as Blue Marvel is, he does have other weaknesses. For instance, he has been shown to have at least some vulnerability to magic, as a sorcerer was able to prevent him from moving on one occasion. However, we don't know how far this vulnerability goes or how powerful a spell we would need to get the job done. Something that I think presents a more interesting method is his weakness to a substance known as Neutronium, which exists within a region between realities called exospace, or the neutral zone. This region was actually discovered by Blue Marvel himself while searching for his son that had been stranded there. Blue Marvel also theorized that Neutronium, a material abundant in the neutral zone, is a byproduct of the creation of the universe and describes it as crystals of frozen space-time. And when he enters the neutral zone, he must wear a suit of armor that allows him to survive there for mere minutes at a time. And so as durable as Blue Marvel is, he's extremely vulnerable to Neutronium, which gives us our best shot at taking him out. If we can somehow sabotage his exploration armor so that it does not provide the necessary protection when he enters the neutral zone, or more proactively, find a way to create a weapon made from Neutronium or that projects Neutronium at Blue Marvel, I think we have a very good chance of killing him. But with that being said, guys, we're going to bring this video to an end. If you guys are new here to Comics Explained, make sure you guys hit the sub button to become part of the Rob Corps. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know who you want me to take out next. And I will catch you all later. Peace.